We've all been there. You hear those snazzy suit and tie cats mumbling about the Fed, central banks, and Treasury, and it's like trying to understand Klingon. But hey, let's take a swing at swallowing this bitter financial pill. First things first, banks and governments or businesses, only with fancier titles. They're in it for the money. Enter the central bank, the superhero of monetary policy. These guys are responsible for managing a country's finances, controlling the money supply, and, of course, creating money. They're like the DJ of the financial dance floor, setting interest rates for banks and tweaking the money supply. When financial institutions are on the brink of collapse like those banks in 2022, guess who shows up with the golden parachute? The central bank. In the US, the Fed. The US Federal Reserve is the big cheese in the central bank world. So when you hear Fed, they're basically talking about the central bank. Now onto Treasury. It's exactly what it sounds like, where the government keeps its money chest. And yeah, they're the ones who print those dollar bills, so you can thank them for the $33 trillion hole the US finds itself in. Yes, the US has $33 trillion debt, and a quarter of that is owed to our friends in China, Japan, and a couple of other big hitters. But here's the twist. The Fed and Treasury are like best friends. In fact, you can say Treasury is the boss and the Fed is the enforcer. So when the government wants cash, they tell the Fed to issue those bonds. The Fed is also a non-profit, and any extra dough they have lying around gets passed over to the Treasury to spend as they see fit. They also do all sorts of errands for the Treasury, adjusting interest rates, conducting bond auctions, playing tax collector, overseeing banks, handling Social Security, and making it rain on government employees. So, there you have it, folks. The Fed, Treasury, and central banks. They're the unsung heroes behind the scenes, making the financial world go round and round like a little debt spiral.